Good morning and welcome to another Sara's Texture Crafts video. Today in our How to Make series we're going to be looking at how to repair and decorate our felt balls. The supplies we're going to need for our project today are merino wool tops and felting needles. Both of these supplies can be found at www.sarastexturecrafts.com. In an earlier video we looked at creating wet felt balls. These were made by a simple process using water and soap along with our merino tops. Ideally, in that particular project you were looking to create balls that gave a solid and smooth surface. I've had lots of comments from people who've found the project very simple and easy to follow, but they were finding that not every time were they able to create perfect felt balls and were actually getting cracks and rather odd shapes. I mean, you can see here that not everybody can create a perfect felt ball, and sometimes even those of us who've been doing it for quite some time find that the odd one just doesn't like to form the natural ball shape. So today we're going to be looking at how to decorate and repair this and disguise it so that rather than throwing these felt balls away, we can continue to use them within our work. I move these out of the way, and we're left with just our one single ball that needs repairing, our merino tops and our needles. I'm going to take some of my merino top, just a small piece, and if you separate that into very, very small slither and take your ball, you need to place the merino over the cracked area and select your needle. Now you'll find with needles that they come in various gauges. Now these gauges are really intended for different types of projects. So today I'm using a 38 and a 40. These are quite standard needles for small fine details, which is what we're doing today. If you need help with finding your particular needle for any other project, then do please approach me at www.sarastexturecrafts.com. I do supply a range of needles and I'm able to give you guidance on which one to use where and when. So we're going to take our needle, and if we start at the very top of the crack, and for needle felting what you need to do is work directly down onto your item and gently stab the merino. Now what you're doing is you're pushing this into the surface of the wet felt ball. All you need to do is do it slowly but firmly. And what's happening is the barbs from the needles are helping to create felt. They're helping to tangle the merino into the ball. If I just redo that, it does take some time, but eventually what you'll get to is a point where the merino wool that you're tacking into the surface, if you like, actually becomes secure to the ball. You can see already that some of that crack is starting to disappear. Now it will take a while, but you see already you've created felt just by using a needle. No soap, no water. You've been able to prepare a felted surface. And what you need to do is just continue to felt across the crack. Ideally, if you want the same colour ball, use the same colour tops. I'm using this purely just for contrast to give you an idea of how it looks as it felts. Now I'm using the 38 gauge needle first because that's has a star-shaped blade, which means there are more barbs along the edge of the needle, so this creates a quicker felting process. So using the 40 I can make that surface very smooth, so you can see whilst you can see that the needle has produced small holes, the 40 makes those holes much smaller because it's a smaller, finer needle. So you continue to stab and continue to work, and if I pull this away, you can see that eventually you're going to get a ball that is a perfect rounded shape and perfect for your next project. So let me show you some other ways in which you can decorate and repair your surface of your ball. If it's just a small crack or odd shape, why not put something decorative on top? Here I've used a needle and created a ring.